and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena. Today I will discuss about what steps a hacker take before attack. So how are you guys today? Let's start. When somebody is planning to attack or kidnap somebody, we have seen in so many movies what they do. They need to collect a lot of information about their target. They just want to know about whatever their weaknesses, what are the strengths, what is their schedule they follow, whom they are meeting. Lot of information they collect. Why they are doing? Because before performing an attack, they need to know each and everything about the target. Because if they are not having a single information which can be dangerous for them during the attack, and that a single piece of information can change the outcome or the result of the attack. Okay, so the main motive is just to know too much about their target. Okay, similar way, attackers also think and perform lot many things before actually they are going to perform the attack. So let's see what steps they took and how they perform a attack, or whatever the planning they do before the attack. First of all, when a person, a organization, government, or for the sake of fun, when they are planning to attack, they need to define the objective. They should have a objective in their mind, what actually they want to achieve by this task. Okay, so once they are define the objective, whether that's for fun, they want to make money, or they want to steal the information, or that can be they want to damage the reputation of that target. Okay, after defining their object, what they will achieve, they find out their target. Who will be their target? That their target can be a person, a organization, a company, a government, or a state, a country, or it can be mass consumer. Okay, then after defining their target, who will be their target, they will focus on the specific target where this the target. Let's just take an example. For example, there is a company ABC, and attacker wants to perform an attack on that company ABC. Okay, and they want to steal, objective is for them is they want to steal the information from the inside the company, which can be they can sell them later in the black market and can make the money. Okay, so this is the motive of the target attacker. Because once they are defining their target and their objective, performing a attack, they need lot of things. This is not that much so it's simple, it's easy. They need to perform lot of things. They need, for example, if they are targeting a company which are using very good security practices, or they are sound in security, so it just performing attack on that company, might be they need a wonderful experts. They need lot of technologies, or they need a very sound infrastructure. They need to follow the processes, many processes to perform that attack. Okay, so it's depend upon whatever their target, and for these things they need people, technologies, processes, so tool, techniques, many things they require. Okay, so in the first steps, what they will do, they will find lot of information about their target. That's called reconnaissance. So they will collect each and every information, whatever the possible, either that's with the social engineering, with the different tools. They will find that information from googling, will collect the information which is available on the website or on the public media. They will having that information, or with the dumpster, uh, or they are having some spy in the company. Multiple things they continuously will observe and try to find out each and every information that's related to their target, because more the information they are having, it's easy for them to plant a attack on that. Lot of information will give them what is the weaknesses, somebody, some person, some process, some tools, some softwares. They will find something which is vulnerable, or that can be weak point where they will perform attack. When somebody will planning to attack, they will not perform attack on the base of the strength of their enemy. They will find the weakness of them. Sometime we have even seen it in many movies, like their target is having weaknesses about money. They can have they can be greedy. Sometimes they're taking drugs, or they are short temper, or the girls are their weaknesses. So they will plan a attack on the base of their weaknesses, and once they are having huge information, definitely they can find out whatever the weaknesses about the information they are having. Okay, on the base of that information, then they will analyze it, find which vulnerabilities they are having, and as per those vulnerabilities, they will create a weapon, a tool, a software, where they will place some payload, some coding inside it, which they will deliver to the target. And once the target will achieve it, again for delivery, when they will weaponize it, they will find out which tools they are use, who is very good in coding, who will which tools is best for doing those things. Definitely they need to perform a lot of things at that stage as well. Then they will find a way. They need to think how I'm going to deliver it to the target. Once they are having that code software, how they will deliver, because until unless that will not be on the target machine and they will not run it, and that malicious code will not be executed on that vulnerable machine, they will not able to attack on it. Okay, either they will send via email, or they will establish a web server where they will put their software, where the target will download it. Okay, or they will send via share, via pen drive, whatever the media they will going to use. Once the malicious software will be at that machine, they will, whatever the vulnerability during their reconnaissance they found, they just after the execution, that will be installed on it. For example, attackers knows there is a vulnerability in the PDF reader, Adobe Acrobat reader, and they will send a malicious code. Once that will be executed, they can exploit that vulnerabilities. Okay, so once that malicious code will be installed, they are having control on the target machine. Okay, at that stage they will find out, or they will place that server or machine, through which commands they are going to use to control the victim machine, which sets of commands they are going to use, how they will collect that information, either that's in plain text, encrypted, or with the normal packet that will be, or they will hide some that information uh, uh, from that victim machine via some specific protocol. For example, many times attackers use DNS packets to extract that information. Okay, so even the security devices or what are the security policies they have implemented. They just think it is just normal DNS queries, because once we are going to access the internet or NetBIOS name from the domain name, or they will need IP address. So for the conversion, that DNS is required. Okay, then this particular DNS query they will use to extract the information. So they need to think which methods they are going to use to control it. And once they are controlling it by remotely or locally, it depends upon where the hacker it is. Either that's locally inside the organization or remotely they are accessing. After that, whatever their motive, for example, stealing the information, they will start to steal the information. And even later they will also think, I'm not going to catch, because once somebody will attacking, there are some logs files generated, some files are there. So they will also wash out all these things. So they will also plan how I will do all this. Okay, and for even if they are thinking later I'll come on that particular victim machine, I will use the information from that machine. Again they can install the some backdoor they can place. Okay, so these, for performing a attack, they need to think in a deep way. They will think on each and every steps. Attacks doesn't happen in just a single step. You, being an attacker, you need to perform lot many things and in stages. Okay, and on every stage they need a sound knowledge of tools, techniques, different protocols, how they work, whatever the security devices are working. Lot of information is required to perform an attack. Okay, so in this way attackers think. Let me show an example to collecting information about a company with the tools that attackers also use. That's a Recon NG tool, that's a Black Hills. And with the help of this tool, I have collected the information of a very famous company, that's Microsoft.com, from the website Microsoft.com. I have it just generated a report and show me how many posts are there, and there are the report that's generated by this tool. It just showing me 769 posts are there, and let me show you a few of them. Okay, and here it is. You can see I have collected information about Microsoft, and I use the Microsoft.com website, and it just gave me a lot of information about it. Okay. Similar way, attacker can also use their tools to find out the information about their target. Okay, so guys, you can follow me on the page Cybersecurity Prism. You can also share this page with your friends, so they will also get notification about the next live session, and they will also get benefited out of it. Okay, you can also share your thoughts and your point of view. You can discuss the things with the other buddies at Cybersecurity Forever, and in the next session I will discuss about how hackers collect information about their target. Once they will define their target, then how they will collect the information about their target. So see you in the next session. Namaste, stay safe.